Apple has just unveiled its latest tech lineup, including the iPhone 16 Pro Max, their biggest flagship phone yet. Going head-to-head with Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, these two massive and high-end devices are set to compete for the top spot in the smartphone market. For users who don't care whether they use iOS or Android, this showdown is all about the specs, features, and overall performance. Both phones share similar price points and offer premium experiences, but their different operating systems and standout features create some major distinctions. Let's see how they compare. Let's start with the most obvious difference: the display. Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max has slightly upped its game this year, featuring a 6.9-inch OLED Super Retina XDR display, compared to Samsung's 6.8-inch AMOLED panel on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now, does that 0.1-inch really matter? Probably not, but what does stand out is Samsung's 2600 nit peak brightness, compared to Apple's 2000 nits. If you spend a lot of time outdoors or in direct sunlight, Samsung takes the win here. Both phones feature a smooth adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hz, making scrolling and animations ultra-smooth. However, the S24 Ultra's resolution of 3120 by 1440 gives it a slightly higher pixel density of 501 ppi, compared to the iPhone's 460 ppi. Will you notice that difference in everyday use? Likely not, but it's still a spec that Samsung edges out on. Design-wise, both phones are pushing the premium feel, with titanium frames and IP68 water resistance. Apple keeps it minimal with color options like black titanium and desert titanium, while Samsung gives you a bit more flair with colors like titanium yellow and titanium violet. Moving to what's under the hood, Apple sticks with its in-house A18 Pro chip, which promises better power efficiency and performance, especially for gaming and AI tasks. On the other hand, Samsung uses the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, a beast of a processor that has been known to push performance limits. Both chips are among the most powerful on the market, but Apple's history of dominating in benchmarks, particularly when it comes to graphics performance, gives it a slight edge. That said, it'll be interesting to see how these two stack up in real-world usage, particularly for things like gaming and multitasking. Samsung offers 12 GB of RAM compared to Apple's 8 GB, which could give the Galaxy S24 Ultra a bit more muscle for handling heavy apps and multitasking. When it comes to cameras, both phones bring some serious heat. The iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel main, 48-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens offering up to 5x optical zoom. On Samsung's side, the Galaxy S24 Ultra features a monster 200-megapixel main sensor, a 50-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide. On paper, Samsung's 200-megapixel sensor looks like an instant win, but megapixels aren't everything. Apple's prowess in image processing, especially with ProRAW and ProRes video, means the iPhone has always been a strong contender in the photography department. It also now includes 4K slow-motion shooting at 120 FPS, something content creators will love. However, if you're after sheer detail, Samsung's high-res photos are hard to beat, especially if you like to crop into your images. One feature that sets the iPhone 16 Pro Max apart is the new camera control button. This allows users to quickly adjust settings like focus, exposure, and white balance directly from the screen, offering more control without diving into complex menus. Samsung also offers more versatility with its dual telephoto zoom lenses, which should give it an edge in long-range shots. The iPhone, though, isn't far behind with its improved zoom capabilities. This is where things get interesting. Apple and Samsung are both leaning heavily into AI this year. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, allowing for advanced features like speech translation, visual searches, and on-device image generation. Samsung counters with Galaxy AI, which includes similar features but adds some photography tricks, like a Photoshop-style editor and the ability to create cartoon selfies. For many, the software choice will come down to preference. iOS is still as sleek and intuitive as ever, while Android 14 offers a bit more customization and control. One standout feature for Samsung is the inclusion of the S Pen, which is tucked neatly inside the Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you love using a stylus for note-taking or sketching, the S24 Ultra's built-in S Pen is a massive selling point. When it comes to battery life, both phones are pretty evenly matched. Apple claims the iPhone 16 Pro Max can last up to 33 hours of video playback, while Samsung offers a 5,000 mAh battery, which should give it some serious stamina. Both phones offer fast charging, but Samsung has the edge here with 45-watt wired charging, while Apple maxes out at 30-watt. Both also offer wireless charging options, though Samsung's ability to share power with other devices via wireless power share gives it an extra layer of functionality. Let's talk price. The iPhone 16 Pro Max starts at $1,199, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes in a bit higher at $1,300. Both phones go up to 1 TB storage if you're willing to pay extra. At the end of the day, both the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are two of the best smartphones money can buy. They're both big, beautiful, and packed with features that will appeal to different kinds of users. If you're deeply integrated into the Apple ecosystem and value seamless software and hardware integration, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the obvious choice. But if you want a phone that offers more flexibility, higher camera resolution, and the added bonus of the S Pen, then the Galaxy S24 Ultra may be calling your name. Thanks for watching our video. Like, comment, and share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.